I agree with you. Glad to see you. How's it going? Yeah, that music's great. Glad to hear you're doing well. Oh, nice, nice. Yesterday was more of a learning process for me. Today I think I did a little bit better with that encounter. But yeah, yesterday was a bit of learning and dying a lot. Oh yeah, yeah, I went with the battle mage. That looked interesting.
Greetings, kind, sir, madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is. Right, of course, silly me. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I have very
I've
bad
had this game
eyesight.
for a little while. I just
This
decided
is a
to
thing that happens to
try
humans,
it
right?
to play it yesterday,
I'm pretty sure it is.
but I've had it for like almost a month now. But basically, for my personal taste, I wanted to be able to use magic and also be decent with the sword, so and be able to wear heavy armor.
Me? Of course I'm human. I was born in a human village, and my mother was a human. We lived in a house. It had a roof and holes in the walls. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be for, to be honest, but it's so easy to steal a baby through them. Not that I've ever done that. Anyway, where were we? I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
Yeah. I had that. That's one of the main things, one of the big things I like with games like this is that there's a lot of freedom as to how you actually play the game. There's no that oh, this way is the only way you can play, and that's the only correct way, or you're gonna get screwed. I don't. I like that there's a lot of freedom, and I can just kind of do whatever. Well, basically, the idea is that I don't want to be restricted as to what I can wear efficiently or proficiently, whatever. I'll be able to wear the heavy armor if I have it. Hey, Dreamcrusher, how you doing? I got coffee. I actually got coffee next to me on my desk. I'm getting rid of all the extra stuff I picked up in the prison area, in the first area yesterday. A lot of stuff. To offload a bunch of stuff.
Done already? Are you sure that's all you need? I have some incredibly tasty berries. Unless I ate them. Oh, yeah, I think I ate them.
Actually, I was very happy to see that guy. Very happy to offload a lot of my stuff. Now I went from now I went from a medium load back down to a light load. Also, I'm happy to see him because I can get rid of all my junk. Ah, interesting. Put him up. Look at it. I need to probably remember where. I try to remember where this guy's at. Definitely gonna want to know where there's a merchant I can easily sell stuff at. Hey, I got a fishing pole. I can fish. Had to kill a couple of drowners when I first got here. That's kind of annoying. Mostly because they were in mountain. Annoying part mostly because they were in mountain. Good. Improve my cooking skills. Yeah. I think I got one. Hey, Lenny, how you doing? Okay, the weirdness woke me up. Guess that's what woke me up in the middle of the night. Oh, nice. Just random stuff. Oh, happy birthday, Lenny. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a lot of fun celebrating today. I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow. You're welcome. Lock seems to be broken. Okay. Find a way around that. I do like how much how much this game encourages you to explore. Get rewarded for exploration.
Ah, Another satisfied customer. That makes 2. Although the first one never came back. But you will, won't you?
I don't think they've made anything. Oh well. I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally spill anything I needed cooking or anything like that. But I'm not really big on selling my mats either, so I guess that was fine.
I hope you found what you were looking for. I rarely do. But I find other things, and then you can buy them.
Oh, hopefully I remember where that guy is. Seems useful. Oh. I guess I could have just gone around. Gone that way. I went up and over. Go for this. Do it over here. Alright, two.
Look what you've done, you fool. It's a...
Yep. That was a good idea. Guess it was a good thing I did save my game before. before I got too close because they were not friendly. Attacking me. Hey, how rude. I was just checking things out. I was gonna talk. I was perfectly willing to talk to them. Alright, that's good to know about. Ah, whatever. Got him. Just a blood around there. Nothing to worry about. I know I can level up, that's not what I'm doing right now though. Fast travel. Yeah, I'm like anything that useful for crafting. Holding on to that. I said not big on selling crafting mats. Yeah, apparently also you can eat the brains. Alright, so I found a fast travel. Wrong button. That sounds like incentive for me to go do the part of the mission that is directly next, because that's going to a town. Actually, I just decided to go for an explore first. So that sounds very nice. Very good to know about. I suddenly realized that there's more than one area I can put talent. And I realized there's more than one category for field trees. I didn't notice that yesterday. I appreciate that, SQ. I also appreciate being told about things like that. Hey, Stu, glad you could make it. I said I appreciate being told about things, and I also appreciate that you're not being like overly specific. Yep. Cool, I can tell I'm being attacked because the music started. And something's attacking me music. Ouchie. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad you got your account stuff figured out. Hopefully you got that figured out long term then, so they don't screw it up again. Yeah, the combat music is great. And the combat animations are very satisfying. And one thing I like about this game is overall it's more challenging than like Elder Scrolls or something like that. But it's not like ridiculously difficult. At least not on the normal difficulty setting. Hopefully you got that resolved with YouTube now, Stewie. Big Boom sounds like fun. Good stuff. I always enjoy that kind of thing. Which is also another reason I chose the magic and the sword. I like to hit things on the head, but I also like Big Boom magic. I guess it's along the lines for me, like I like to have the ranged option. Oh, I might have to check that out then. That sounds like fun. Last night I was also playing something else while I was watching, so I was just watching the hunting. That does not look like a very friendly thing. He's gonna add a big red skull. I don't know that I want to mess with that right now. Yeah, just save first. Good idea. Very good advice. Oh, yeah, he knocked me right on my ass. Yep, he is definitely not friendly. Yeah, I know can't take him right now. What are your plans there, Stu? What are you guys planning on doing? That sounds very, very pleasant, just you. I was, I was like, I was like surprises like that. Best thing. I have like, for my weapons, I have like a small ass dagger and whatever the magic spell I have. So I don't have a whole lot in the way of defense. Yeah. Definitely want to leave that one. Oh, cool. Yeah, you go away. I'm just asking what you got planned. Oh, yes. Oh, that's fun. That game is pretty fun. I like it. I was just kind of multitasking yesterday. I was in the middle of something in, because I was playing Path of Exile 2 and I was in the middle of something.
This place is creepy as shite. How much longer do we have to wait to take down that damn noose?
I think I'm gonna save before I come in here. This looks like a not nice place. I Probably.
I'll teach you to respect me. I won't go down easy.
I think I said before that happened. If fast casted, it can apply bleed. That's good to know.
This place. Did you hear something? This is mine.
That guy attacked me from a long way off.
I'll take you down with me.
That got me from that guy with the bow. He was shooting at me from a long way around. Long way off.
This place. This is mine.
Where'd he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, I can't throw that anywhere near far enough to get him. Alright, man, stand far away. Really? Yeah, I know where the archer is. He's right over here.
Oh, you pay for that.
Alright, well that worked. Got rid of him.
This place is creepy as shite. How much longer? You'll have to do better than that. You'll have to do better than that.
Mountain Knight is here. Another health potion. Got those three guys. Ah. Oh, there's more enemies up there. I like that I can just make a campfire wherever I want. Don't need anything for it. I can just do it
Right.
whenever, wherever.
Keep your eyes peeled. Not looking so good now.
Oh no, he fell. I have to go down there and get the rest of the loot. That's it here.
Be prepared for anything.
What's that noise? This how it's supposed to work. This is how it's done.
Alright, so don't mess with that guy. Yet.
Stay sharp.
I can get him.
Show yourself.
I have to come back and get that guy later. Everything hurts. But if I can, I will try to take it.
Stay sharp. I'll take you down with me. Say your prayers.
Okay, well, if you can do that, then. Yeah, the funny thing with me is that the stat increases are the obvious thing. I have to remember about that. There's other talents I can allocate as well. Yep, so far I've just been taking whatever skills are useful to me. Whatever I think is going to be useful for the magic and the sword. That's kind of what I'm focusing on at the moment. And more carry weight when I can. Over that because it looks better. That's good to know. I do have one of those on hand at the moment. That's good to know. Okay, so that, but I don't care much about that right now. Hey Val, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Oh, whatever. Oop, I fell. Fuck. So I think since I'm not proficient with this skill, like, requires 3 strength and I don't have that much yet. I think that cost more stamina or health. I think that's other. You got to Act 3 last night, nice. I know you've been playing this a lot. I remember you. I'll deal with you later. Yeah, Val, they already have done a lot of QOL fixes, and they had an expansion release recently for it. But yeah, they've been hard at work improving this game since it came out. So, in that regard, yes. Yes, the dev team behind it does care about the game. They've been working hard to make it a great game. Yeah. And visually it looks good and it runs really well. I haven't had any issues with performance whatsoever. I had a random crash yesterday, but I'm not sure if that was the game's fault or my own fault. I might have done something. I might have been goofing around and doing something that caused it, but other than that, yeah, it looks and runs great. It generally performs well. I kind of snuck up on somebody. I'm gonna save here before I get into this. Yeah, you like if you like the open world exploration and a lot of freedom to craft your character to your liking and challenging gameplay, this will definitely be a good game for you, especially if you like the lore. To me, it definitely seems like it's more challenging than Elder Scrolls, and there's a lot more going on, you know, and I like the lore.
Not right.
And I really like the lore for this game a lot.
Huh? Say your prayers. Your gold belongs to us now. No, you'll regret this. Give up now. You're only making me angrier.
Nice. That was fun. Yeah, actually, I just forgot about that. I found that earlier and then I immediately forgot about it. Yeah, like what if Bethesda actually made good games again? Yep. That's accurate. And it's very clear that the developers care a lot about this game. They put a lot of care and effort into making it, and they've been putting a lot of care and effort into supporting it after release. Also, I chose to go with the it's funny because with the alchemy I remembered about the recipe tab, and with the cooking I never do. But I was gonna say I went with the sword and magic build because that looked kind of interesting to me. I think I just picked a lock that was bigger than what my skill was. Yeah, efficiency is good. I just kind of assume things are going to be difficult. Like it's going to be difficult and challenging, but not overpowering, you know?
You have to do better than that. I'll fight till I die.
And these games are... I mean, these guys are basic... These guys are like basic peasants. In most games like this, they're not that hard to kill basic peasants. This one, they gave me a little run for my money. And I like that they actually offer a challenge. That is learning. I have to learn how to do stuff. Yeah, I think so. Currently I am possessed by the spirit of King Arthur. So, there is that. I'm gonna level up strength for now because I actually need to level up strength level 3. So I can do that. I can use that sword. Yep. Yeah, like I said, currently I am possessed by the spirit of King Arthur. So, from what I understand from what he was talking about when we had a conversation with him, is that he's trying to rebuild Camelot. But people seem to think that he's evil, so I guess we'll see. Yep. Yeah, it seems pretty good so far. I like it. Like a lot. So far, how that one too. That's probably not a bad idea. I think I'll put more stamina for now. I said I really like the lore of this game so far, and like I'm not real far into it, so I don't know, everything about it. But I do know quite a bit. I do know a little bit about the beginning. But SQ said he just got to Act 3, which means he knows a lot about what's going on with this game.
Something's not right.
I've hit the wrong button, but I am not sorry.
I will bleed you.
That was totally the wrong button, but I am not sorry. supply of mana potions. Yeah, you like the Arthurian lore, you're gonna love this game. I do try to read all the lore and leave it on the screen so people can read it if they want to. But I'm not gonna read out loud because my voice gets tired. And I trip over my words when I try to read out loud. Hey, I'm getting better at that. Getting better at that lockpicking thing. Fancy robe. Yes, I'm getting better at lockpicking. I'm happy about that. Yeah, the Grail is part of the story for sure. It's already been mentioned actually, and I'm pretty early in the game still. Yeah, I was right too. I can actually use things I'm not proficient with. I can use it with reduced efficiency. That's good to know. Oh, interesting. Hey, Tifa, good morning. How you doing? I was lost in my inventory for a minute there. I get super distracted when I'm doing inventory, which is what it is, so, and I was doing that right now. Yeah, I do have like a crap ton of mana potions. Oh, poison arrows. Yeah, those poison arrows was probably the thing. Okay. I saved my game after that. That's good enough. Good to see you, Tifa. Glad you made it.
Something's not right.
Okay, things hurt less now. I think because I killed them faster. Ow. And of course it was the other side. Yeah, you have something to look forward to pretty much every day, Tifa. Alright. I've been having fun with this exploration over here. Tifa, I just started this game yesterday. I had my part 1 was yesterday. My first stream of it.
What's that noise? This is how it's done. Ah, that's all you've got. No, you'll regret this.
I regret nothing. Said I'll regret this. I regret nothing. That guy was a little tougher than the other guys I was fighting with. Yeah, I've been having a blast with this so far.
I'm not beaten yet.
Is there only one? Okay, I just wanted to make sure there's only one of these guys.
Well, it's ours. You're no match
Just
for
wanted to
our
make sure there was
kind.
only one of them in my immediate area. I don't need to get stabbed in the back while I'm dealing with one. Yeah. It's on the Alt key, which I specifically forget about all the time. And Control is duck, crouch, which I'm used to. Which would be my other option. Yeah, I do have dash, I just forget about it all the time because it's on a weird key that I'm not used to using. Yep, Yeah, so far I've been having a lot of fun. This game is tough, and I've died a few times, but I'm having fun. Yeah, because like shift is sprint, which I'm used to. Control is duck, which I'm used to.
Focused.
And that archer just saw me.
Is that supposed to work?
And now he's dead. Oh, that bread gave me a lot of health back. That's nice. Uh-oh, I'm too heavy. I think I need to go find that merchant again now. Yep, I'm already overweight, so let's loot more stuff. I'm like 2 pounds overweight. Really. I equip you because you're a little bit better, actually. Well, I wonder why I'm overweight. Just cannot understand why I'm overweight when I'm carrying all that stuff around with me. Weirdest thing. Yeah, so I just get to be fat because I don't want to get rid of anything. And be overweight, and I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to get rid of anything. It's all worth money. All worth money, and money is important. And that's not the way I want to go. That was not the direction I wanted to be going. I'll get to where I'm going eventually. It's gonna take a little bit. Let's see. Fast travel. All that. I think the guy I want is actually up here. And it's also not a big deal. You're not that old yet. When you start getting old, think about it this way. I'm pretty sure Ryan and Morgan are older than you. I think this might be a fast travel. That looks like that over there. There's something bad is over there also. Yeah, that is bad. Just a carb eater. If I travel on, maybe. Damn it. That would be, if I go that way still, that's going to be the long run. Well, that's going to, actually I think that might be the shorter way, but it's more likely to have enemies and make me fatter. And that would also be fun in fast travel into drowners. You're not that old, Tifa. And you're not going to convince me. Probably won't swim very well when I'm overweight also. And you're still not that old. I don't want to deal with those wolves. I guess I'm taking the long way around. Guess I'll be trying to swim while I'm a little bit overweight. Yes, I can swim all overweight. I also swim slowly, but I do everything slowly. And the problem with me dropping things is I will likely forget where I left it. The good point is that I'm almost back to that merchant I found before. I'm actually very close to the merchant I found before. He's over here.
Ah, another satisfied customer. That makes 2. Although the first one never came back. But you will, won't you?
I'll definitely come back and see him again. He gave me a bunch of money and allowed me to offload all my junk that I didn't want. I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. And not fine. I'm not overweight anymore. Yay. Actually, my encumbrance for my equipment's not that bad either. Ah. Oh. Anyway. Thanks. You I need to talk to. I'm not gonna take the risky stuff. That's okay.
I hope you found what you were looking for. I rarely do. But I find other things.
I didn't see what
and
you
then
touched
can
if
buy
I
them.
was doing inventory. Ambush. I got ambush. But there was nothing there. Strange. Oh, there's Droner. If you're using the big words. Alright, well, I think I'm going to actually right now go and check out the port I'm supposed to be going to. I just saw that you had retracted a message and I didn't read what you said because I was doing inventory and didn't see what was typed. Sometimes I get focused on my inventory. Or something in-game will distract me. I try to do both, but sometimes I do get distracted with the game. Ah, coffee is a thing. Okay, he's not.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy. What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well, if the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
I try to do both.
Aye, it is.
One of the things about
So
being a
what?
streamer is you gotta keep an eye on both.
It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
Now play your game and also keep an eye on chat.
Maybe he'd be more respected if his entire bloody kingdom wasn't in a shambles.
It's also easier for me
What
because
kind
I
of
have a
king
smaller
needs no
channel, so I
heir,
don't have a lot of
only
chat
to show
going
up
on at
now
any
and
given
then,
time.
wave his sword and fix nothing. This statue's done more for me and my family than Arthur ever did.
And it also helps for me that I read fast, so I can catch up with chat if I get distracted. mining. Okay. The real fun part is if I read the chat and then I get distracted by something in the game and forget what was said, and then I have to go back and read it again. And funnily enough, outside of streaming, I don't really talk that much in real life. But like I will text you a lot. I will text a lot. I don't really talk that much. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of mad. I made a roast. Nice. Yeah, like I said, outside of streaming, I don't really talk a whole lot. Learned a couple of new recipes, so that's I just don't that much unless somebody is talking to me. Unless I'm giving instructions or it's something that I'm really into and they're really interested in hearing it. Like a lot of times I just don't talk a lot. That's giving me health back by draining there, so that helps a lot. That's been super useful. Likewise, you can die to me anytime you want. I do prefer text to talking because it's more convenient because usually I'm doing stuff. That's easier for me to text with people. Plus, you know, plus I talk a lot on stream, so, and I get tired. My voice gets tired. All the random things around. Yeah, it actually took me a while of streaming before I got voice in my stream. Like I didn't have voiceover for a long time. Okay, so I think this door actually goes to the port that I was trying to go to. I'm going to save my game. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, hi. I snuck up on it. I always panic a little when I'm starting a new game or something. I need to run. I need to run again. Oh, I got screwed. It might be a disaster to have you on voice, sister. Why do you say that? Yeah, I was doing so well too. Well, that time I loaded up my game, and I was drinking water when it loaded. And run is pretty silly a lot of the time. Lots of fun. Definitely part of the reason I keep coming back. A lot of undead. I should maybe consider just running away. Move away. Leave them to it. Wait. Ow. That hurt. Run. Run away. Okay, I killed one of them. Got another one. I don't know. I don't know what I mean. What is that? Wait, I need to find more of those. I need to find more of those mushrooms. Okay. Back up. Save again. Because why not? I think I'm gonna be good with just sitting here and playing games. Yeah, bills are important. Yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy my time streaming. I have a good time with that. Oh, I was way the hell up over here. No wonder everything's mean. I wandered fairly far away. I don't know, those undead guys were so mean. Yeah, I do enjoy the time I spend streaming. It's a lot of fun for me. It's a lot of fun to stream, and I enjoy the games I play. Those guys are still dead. I killed them before. Good. Yep. Yeah, that back entrance to the mine was pretty far away from where I wanted to be, actually. Okay, I'm pretty far. I just remembered that I looked up recently, so I did. So basically, it's all. I get distracted immediately. follow the road and get distracted immediately. Because I wanted to go play with Undead. Why wouldn't I want to go play with the Undead? Yeah, that would be nice, Eva. I think I found the fortress. Or whatever. Found the place I need to go. I'd rather it down here instead. I was actually kind of hoping there would be. Sounds like a good arrangement, Tifa.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
I'd be fine with it. If I can take it up with her in real life anytime, if I can take it up with her in person anytime, I don't mind so much.
I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I could have sliced you up like a fish. No, like a potato. But I didn't, did I? But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things, proof. Things to prove you're safe. For Haven. Yeah. This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this, present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this.
We love you too, Tifa.
Emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our home. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
You can go back to your drunken nap and pretend I'm not.
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them. Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. But it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything. Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there. You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place. Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them. I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less.
She's very talkative to a random stranger she just met.
By the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be. But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes. Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought, until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
I don't know, I guess merchants are just generally friendly. Alright, now I need all the things. I'm equipped with what I wanted. I need. I will definitely be coming back and seeing her again. I want those boots too.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything. Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would. None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers. Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagine I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls. I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life. Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one. And there are quite a lot of them in Camelot. And I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am. Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin. I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land. I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know. That's correct. My name is Lillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight.
This guy's talkative because he's weird, because he's lonely.
The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is
Nobody talks to him, so he gets bored and lonely.
We did with the Druids. There have also been rumors that.
And I asked him about his particular thing that he's into.
So Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin. There are rumors that the Rita tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small skirmishes. But who knows how it'll end. Well, you've probably heard about the Druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it. Yep, made human sacrifices, prayed to the dark gods, brought the weirdness back. Bunch of bastards. Good thing they're worm food now. Most of them, the survivors have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods, and one of them is rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him? His name was Slaudyard. He was lurking near Blood Lake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarlet since that day. Some say that Slaudyard came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons. I don't really have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgaine would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course. You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now? Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you. You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it. And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already. Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess. Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course. Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud. It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game. Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history. That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks. You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut. You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it. You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else. Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that the All-Mother exists. Have you ever seen her? How do you know that we're not being lied to? Exactly. But maybe one day you'll see the truth.
Okay, well, there is the guy I need to talk to next. I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. My Discord and stuff down there. All the YouTube stuff, have fun. Hope you all had a good one. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a great one, and I will see you all next time.